See Bhagavanubad. In every chapter you will find this word. See Bhagavanubad. Bhagavan means the Supreme Personality of God. Bhaga means opulence, and Van means one who possesses. So, God means who possesses all the opulences in fullness. He is called Bhagavan. The definition of God is, He is the richest, He is the strongest, He is the most beautiful, He is the wisest, He is the most renowned. In this way, you analyze that there are many rich men, but nobody can say that I am the richest of all. That is not possible. Because there is competition. If I am rich, you are richer than me, another richer than you, another richer than him. So, nobody can say that I am the richest of all. That only God can say. See, in this way, where you find the Supreme Being, the word God is defined in dictionary as the Supreme Being.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva.
Oh, is it nice? I'll just give what you can. Technically advanced, technologically advanced, but there's a lacking in society, which Srimad Bhagavatam is filling, That lacking is a spiritual, actually Prabhupada says it's a vacuum, and it is. There's a spiritual vacuum in society, Everybody's doing so many things, but there's no real spiritual understanding of the whole basis of activity should have that spiritual understanding behind it, If it's not there, then you'll find frustrated people everywhere, like in today's society. So much advanced, You yourselves teach people, and they learn things. They become very expert in mathematics and so many different sciences, grammar, But if that grammar and that science and that different aspects of education aren't centered around God consciousness or Krishna consciousness, then they're all for naught.
We are part and parcel of God and Krishna. We are not in that.
We asked Jadharani Devi Dasi, one of the artists at ISKCON Press, to tell us about her involvement in the Hare Krishna movement.
So I met Srila Prabhupada in 1967, and I was up in his apartment.
So, in this world of fools and rascals who do not know what is perfection, they are simply thinking, so long I live, let me live very opulently and let me dance like the dog. That is perfection. No, perfection means you must stop birth, death, old age and disease. That is perfection. So, out of many thousands of people, one is expert how to stop these imperfections. Manusyanam sahasresu kastidyati jatatam avisidhyanam. And out of many such persons who are actually trying for perfection, out of many thousands of jatatam avisidhyanam koschid vettimam tattva. Krishna says, one who has attained perfection, and out of many such people, many hundreds and thousands, one may know me. Koschid vettimam tattva. Just see how to understand Krishna is so difficult. That Krishna is being delivered by Sri Chaitanya. Take Krishna immediately. Chant, dance and take Krishna and eat prasadam and go home. Just see how much efficient this movement is. Immediate. Therefore it is called Pratakham Avama. Yes, those who are chanting and dancing, they are realizing. Why? Because Krishna himself is delivering. All right, take it. It is very difficult to understand me by you. You are so defective. But I give myself to you. Come on. This is Krishna consciousness. Try to understand. Prattakamma bhagavam dharma. And it is not difficult. Even a child can take.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
It is our glory if we spend our life and soul and our whole life glorifying God, glorifying the Holy Lord, Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Prabhupada Jaya 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 Prabhupada Jaya
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Everybody sing and dance. Dance for Krishna. Haribo. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prestaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami, Iti Namane Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prestaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami, Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devam Gauravani Pracharne Devasita Dunyavani Bhaktadani Sadarane Namaste. Hare Bo, Hare Bo. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Yadeta Radha Devasare Gaur Bhaktavinda. Everybody chant. Everybody chant. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Yadeta Radha Devasare Gaur Bhaktavinda. Everybody chant. Everybody chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya, Rama Hare Krishna Jaya Jaya.
Complete knowledge. So if you read Bhagavad Gita, you get complete knowledge. So what Bhagavan says, Idantu te guhyatamang parvakshami anasuyave. Bhagavan Krishna is teaching Arjuna. So in the 9th chapter he says, my dear Arjuna, I am now speaking to you the most confidential knowledge. Guhyatamam. Tamam means superlative. Positive, comparative and superlative. In Sanskrit, Tara Tama. Tara is comparative and Tama means superlative. So here Bhagavan says, the perfect personality of God says, Idantu te guhyatamam parvakshami. Now I am speaking to you the most confidential knowledge. Jnanam vijnanam sahitam. The knowledge is with full knowledge, not that an imagination. Jnanam vijnana sahitam. Vijnana means science. practical demonstration. So, jnanam vijnana says, just gyatya, if you learn this knowledge, just gyatya moksha se asubha. Asubha, moksha se means you get liberation, and asubha means inauspicity. Inauspicity. So, our present life, at the present moment, present life means so long we possess this material body, it is full of inauspicity. Moksha se asubha. Asubha means inauspicity. So what is that? Confidential knowledge. Now Krishna says, again stressing, Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratisi Namaha. Srila Rupa Goswami, when he met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Prayag, there is a place, holy place in India, which is called Prayag. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after accepting his renounced order or sannyas, he went to Prayag and other holy places. So, Srila Rupa Goswami, he was minister of the government, but he gave up everything and joined this Hare Krishna movement with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when he first met and he offered this verse, Namo Mahavadannaya. Vadanna means the most magnanimous. Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratisi Namaha. To understand Krishna is very difficult job. Krishna has personally said in the Bhagavad Gita, Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaya. Out of many, many millions of persons, not only at this age, in the past also, Manusyanam sahasreshu, out of many millions of persons, kaschid jatati siddhaya, one is trying to become perfect. Generally, they have no knowledge what is perfection. Perfection they do not know. The perfection means to stop this process of birth, death, old age and disease. That is called perfection. Everyone is trying to be perfect, but they do not know what is perfection. Perfection means this, that when you are free from these four imperfections, what is that? Birth, death, old age and disease. Everyone, nobody wants to die, but there is forcefully, you must die. That is imperfect. But these rascals, they do not know. They think that we must die. But no, because you are eternal. You are not meant for death. But nature is forcing you, must die. Yes, Krishna asked that you rascal surrender unto me. You are all rascals, you surrender to Krishna. Then your life will be successful. That's it. This is the sum and substance of Krishna's instruction. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam bhaja. Oh, Krishna is not asking only Arjuna, he is asking all us, all rascals, that you are manufacturing so many things for becoming happy, you will never be happy. Rest assured. But surrender to me and I will make you happy. This is Krishna's news. That's all. One line. So, what can be done? Krishna is offering all opportunities, and we, humble servant of Krishna, We are trying to preach it, but the rascals will not accept it. What can be done? That is difficult. They want to continue to remain as rascals. That is what can be done. This is the difficulty. Otherwise, everything is there. If we take it, even a child can take benefit out of it, of Krishna consciousness that you have seen practical. But will not take it. That is difficult.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Nita go Haribo, Nita go Haribo. Nita go Haribo, Nita go Haribo. Haribo, 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 Haribo. Haribo, 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 Haribo. Haribo, 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 lo Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Haribo. Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिगोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the Assembled. All glories to the.
So without any more verbiage, I will present our spiritual master.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलिताञ्जेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantikam. God is the Supreme Being, full with 6 kinds of opulences, therefore He attracts everyone. This is the definition of the word Krishna. This Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna, the perfect person. We receive knowledge from the perfect person. When we receive knowledge from imperfect person, the knowledge is not complete. The same water in the summer season will be very pleasing. So the water is the same, but due to seasonal changes, sometimes the water is very pleasing and sometimes it is very painful. So this material world, so long we shall remain in the material world. The pains and pleasure on account of this material body, we have to feel. But if we come to the spiritual platform, that is, understanding of the soul, then in any condition we shall be happy. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, na sochati na kankhati, samas sarveshu bhuteshu, mad bhakti labhate param. Brahma Bhuta means self-realized, that I am not this body. This is the first realization, self-realization. This Krishna consciousness movement is educational movement. It is not a religious sentiment. It is a science. And we have got our books also, you have seen, there is demonstration of the book. We have got already 20 books of 400 pages each. And we are going on writing more books. Everything will be finished in 80 books. So if you want to know through science and philosophy, we have got our books, you can read. Even if you read the complete set, it will take your whole life to finish it. But if you cannot read, or if you do not want to...
Well, the people that want to listen in an orderly fashion are waiting to hear the meeting continue. And those who want to ask questions, please have respect for them, and let us continue the lecture, and then we'll have questions.
That's how you plan to hear. So that's my question and answer.
Our spiritual master has traveled about 10,000 miles to come and speak to you. We have not come here to bribe anyone to come and listen to him. We have rented this hall. We have rented this hall here, and we have invited people, cordially, to come and listen as representatives of the intelligentsia of Australia.
Now, if the intelligentsia of Australia cannot sit for half an hour and listen to a gentleman speak about love of God, it does not speak very well for you. We are simply not asking for disturbance. We are not asking for violence, but we will meet violence with violence. We are not artificially pacifists. We are asking you to listen like gentlemen. We have come here in goodwill. We have come here not to cause any disturbance. So we ask you please to have that much respect for our spiritual master. Now at this time, if there is any questions about Krishna consciousness philosophy, not about fighting, we can go out in the street and fight and we can solve everything out there. We have come here to speak about spiritual matters. If we want to speak about spiritual matters, let's speak together, like brothers and sisters. Let's not cause disturbance. I have an ego, you have an ego. If you do something to flick off my ego, I may get mad. If I do something to flick off your ego, you get mad. So we'll go out into the street and set it like a cat and a dog? No. We're not here in this university to act like that. We're supposed to have raised above that platform. So please, we ask you to present sober questions to our spiritual master. Yes, sir?
The question was, this man is a follower of Lord Jesus Christ, and he would like to know what our opinion is of Jesus Christ.
We respect Jesus Christ as you do, because he is representative of God, Son of God, and we are also speaking of God. So we respect him with our greatest veneration. No, I am not Jesus. I am servant of Jesus.
You're a son of Jesus.
I am servant of Jesus. I don't say I am Jesus. No, I have no power of Jesus.
Well, I've got the power of Jesus.
That's all right. You are Christian, we are Christian. Practically the same thing.
And one other question.
Yeah.
I believe Jesus is coming back, not Krishna. And what are you guys going to do when you see Jesus?
Believe that Jesus is going to come back again.
Well, he is coming, welcome. He shall welcome. Yes. It's very good news that Jesus is coming.
Jesus had no reputation. He wore sandals and he was crucified between two thieves.
He carried flick knives.
And your spirituality's in a Rolls Royce, on a padded seat, and you're all into money, you Christians. You want money, you rip off people in the streets.
Yeah, I don't want money.
And you said violence with violence. And you said violence with violence, that's what you believe. Jesus turned the other cheek. And his 50 followers do.
There are many ways to handle a problem.
Yeah, but the simple thing, Christianity is simple.
Lord Buddha also taught how to handle a problem. And Lord Jesus Christ also taught a way to handle. We had 3 questions. Maybe somebody else who have a question. One question.
I think you people can attain perfection.
Through serving God, we can.
Well, I say you can't. It says there you can never make it. And only by the blood of Jesus will we start. Now, can you all attain perfection? Can you really say you haven't sinned and you never will sin?
Another question? There? Yes, sir?
Do you consider your movements the major form of enlightenment emanating from the United States today? Where does your movement, what order of priority has your movement in the White House Psychological Warfare Department, the CIA? And will you also be coming along to our July 4 demonstration again this year to try and fuck it up and divert people away from taking up real political issues concerned with Australian independence?
We can answer one at a time. I can answer them for you if you like. Our movement is not coming from the United States. If you have some paranoid stigma about everything coming from the United States, well, that's your hang-up, not mine. Second of all, our spiritual master, he came to the United States to start this Krishna consciousness movement because he got a free ticket on a boat to go there. And because it was the mercy of this one lady who gave him the free ticket on the boat, he came to America on the orders of his spiritual master. This is the reason he came to America, to start Krishna consciousness. If you had sent him a free ticket, he probably would have come to Australia first. He was a monk, a penniless monk in India, and he was trying to follow the orders of his spiritual teacher by spreading love of God. He's not trying to stop any kind of a political movement. Actually, he is trying to spark a revolution in consciousness. I think that you are also interested in revolution. We are also interested in revolution also, but we are interested in the revolution which will help people to feel peace with themselves, whether they're communist or Marxist or Leninist or whatever ist you like. We're trying to help people feel happy, whether they're in the city or whether they're in the country or whether they're under any. This is what we're trying to do. So we are also revolutionaries. We are also revolutionaries, and actually we request you to cooperate with this Krishna consciousness movement so actually we can change the consciousness of the world, not just change from one political system to another political system. That's been going on for time immemorial, and we see there's no solution. Because people are changing their politics, they're not changing their consciousness. They're not changing their consciousness. They're not changing themselves inside. They just change their ism from communism to capitalism, and from capitalism back to something else-ism. We're asking people to try to get a little bit beyond that superficial political system and find out what actually motivates each and every one of us. That is God's consciousness, the love of God. That love of God is much more powerful than any temporary political system.
Hey, listen, if you're that bloody good, why'd you beat up my mate?
Yeah. You guys have nothing.
Haribo!